Hi guys, Heather Fab checking in. So I'm actually at work and I have a long break because the students are, well, the kids are on break now, and so we don't really have much classes. So I'm just sharing some information with you about my braces. So really, why did I need to get braces, and how the process is in terms of the treatment and installation and stuff. So I'm gonna give you the 401 or the 101 or whichever 01 about the braces. All right. So I'm gonna insert a few pictures in the video to show you why I needed to get the braces. Okay. So if you if you see here this space, these spaces are actually a lot smaller than when I just got the braces, and I'm about 7 months in now. And if you notice, even on this side, the spaces are closing really fast. All right. So what was happening was that I had a lot of space because when I was smaller and ignorant, the minute I had a toothache, I would go to the dentist and I would just ask him to remove the tooth. So I ended up taking out a number of the tooth that I had in the back of my mouth, both top and bottom. So I have well, I don't know, I had a lot of spaces, top and bottom. So what was happening was that the teeth were falling to fill the spaces that were created by those that were taken out. So because the teeth were falling, they were creating spaces in the front, and I didn't want to imagine what these teeth in the front would eventually look like when the ones closer to the spaces fell down more. So I knew I needed to get braces, but I just couldn't afford them before. So now is the perfect time, and then I went and got it. So actually, for some of the teeth, the spacing was so bad that the tooth, one or maybe two of them, so those two teeth were actually turned the opposite direction. So you know how your teeth are like this in a what you call that now, in an oval shape. So there are some teeth that would turn, so it's supposed to be like this, and it actually turned like this. So it's just having a grand time in this space that has been created. You know, like how we make space in our life for the devil and it just come in and just have a field there, something like that. Okay, sorry, back to English. So yeah, so the teeth were falling and spinning, and I needed to close the gaps. Now when you put a braces in, what happens is that they attach brackets to your teeth. So I'm gonna come a little closer so I can show you. So these are here, these are the brackets that they glue onto your teeth. And then inside the brackets there are some wedge, is it called a wedge? There's a space that this wire, whatever size, there are different sizes that they use, so they put the wires inside through each bracket and then hold it in place with an elastic band or a wire. So I have both now, so I can show you. these at the front actually have wires, if you can see it, right? And then elastic here. So I have both, and I guess that's because of how bad my spaces are and how we need to close the gaps quickly. All right, so we're working with 2 years. I'm really looking forward to it being shorter than 2 years. So right, so you put the brackets, put the wires in, fasten it with elastic or wire. Actually, wire they use to tie this wire in place. All right, so what do I do when I go every month or every 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 weeks, whatever the time is? So when I go, they either change this wire and put some pressure on the wire, so they're actually pulling the teeth together. So when they do that, tightening is when I feel the pressure because the teeth are moving. It's actually your bone, the bone that your teeth are projected from, that it's being pressured to form in a different way. So it's pulling the teeth together. For some people it could be pushing them apart depending on how your teeth are structured. So it could be either way. It could be pulling together or pushing apart. For me, it's pulling together to close up the spaces. So whenever the tightening is done, I feel the pressure because I can feel the teeth moving, and my mouth is tender. I am not able to eat on the side that I feel the pressure on because it's just really painful, right? But after a few days, it usually comes back to normal until it's closer to my orthodontist appointment, and then the teeth start feeling sensitive again. I don't know what is wrong with these teeth, but anytime my appointment is near, I know without checking my calendar, because the teeth just start get sensitive all of a sudden. So that's essentially what happens. So I'm really happy with the progress so far. Sometimes it's really painful. Like last night was really painful because I had the tightening yesterday, and so even maybe that's why I didn't sleep very well. But last night was not pleasant at all. So I'm happy with the progress so far. When I'm done, when the treatment is done, I'll come back and show you what the complete braces treatment did, and I'm sure you'll see from the pictures that I'll post how much space has been closed in the short space of time. So I'm looking forward to a really good, more beautiful smile. Yeah, so that's it. I will see you all in the next update from Heather Fab in Okinawa, Japan. Thank you for checking in. Love you guys, and God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. See you soon.